All right, let's do it. So as I said before, Tom MacDonald has released a new song, dropped today, a few hours ago. I have not even pulled it up. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna check it out. I don't know the title. Give me just a second here. We're gonna pull. It says, yeah, shake it firm, not like you're holding a fish. No fish handshakes. Okay, hold up. It is called Proud to Be a Problem. Whoa, this might be great. This might be really, really great. It's him in a room that's on fire. And it's got 400,000 views already in 4 hours. So I feel like this is going to be an absolute banger. Let's check it out, guys. Hang on. Let's crack it open. Woo! Look at that.
We've all been hooked on something. Coffee, cocaine, or cigarettes. And we've all been asked to sell our souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all been at the bottom, had the lights cut off, barely paying rent. And we've all been in love with someone who said they'd stay but they up and left. And we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called, and maybe we're losers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Tom is really embracing this country shtick and playing the guitar and doing a little more singing, a little more melodic stuff. You know, he's really jumped away from like the harsh, choppy, the rap verses, you know, like some of it, like I said before, I loved the messaging, but some of the songs are more like reading an angry letter to the government. And I love it. I totally love it. But this is more like repeat, listen, melodic singing song stuff. You know what I'm talking about? There's definitely a difference. And I feel like he's been leaning way more into the country tracks lately. So let's go back a little bit and get to this chorus.
No tears, we know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called, and maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Now you said it has like a pop. Dagnar, you says it's like pop. And then you said it's like country pop-ish. Yeah, it's kind of like country pop-ish. You're probably right. Okay. He's not Hank Williams the third over here, but it's definitely not remotely in line with his other rap style. Yeah, I like this though. I like the shot. I like that everything's on fire. And then the idea, he's like, maybe we're losers, maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Self-awareness is a good virtue. And I love that. Either way, I'm proud to be a problem they can't solve. He's a rebel, totally a rebel. Our entire group here, we got the Free Thinkers Rebellion. We think what we want. We say what we want. They can't stop us. So I love that whole premise. So be proud. You're a problem they can't solve. The memers of the internet, you know, they can't stop you. They tried. They had $1 trillion industry to try to brainwash the masses, and you destroyed it with memes. Fantastic.
Babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we've all been hooked on something. Pills or beer, mobile phones, and we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone. And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and anxious or drunk and stoned. And we've all had nights when we go to sleep and don't want to live no more. But we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called, and maybe we're losers.
Dang, I gotta pause that again. Yeah, he's like, maybe we are all the names that we've been called. I love it's self-reflecting. and it's very honest. He's like, you know, we've been a victim of our own addictions. They are our fault. We're not asking for help, but yeah, he's like, you go to sleep at night and sometimes you're just like super depressed and you're like, why am I still trying this? Why are we still going? What's even the point? Why? Like, I'm just a loser. I'm just a failure. I'm just all these things. But I love how he rounds it out with, I'm proud of being this oddball of society that they can't figure out. They can't tame you or put you in the box that they want everyone to be in. So I think it's cool. Rebel anthem.
Names that we've been called, and maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along, or maybe we're perfect but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve, and we ain't afraid of hard times pass. And there will be dark nights, but they don't ever last. We ain't waiting for sunlight, we're pouring out gas. We're proud to be the problems light a match. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along, or maybe we're perfect but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along, or maybe we're perfect but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Oh man, I love the album cover. It's him flicking off. It says "Proud to be a Problem." That's the name of that's the name of the album. Proud to be a Problem, with the tattered American flag flying behind him. That's a way to introduce an album, dude. That's pretty awesome. I got to give it to him on that one. Okay, that's good. Said everyone's addicted to something for sure. Just, is it a healthy addiction or a terrible one? Yeah, and I mean, you got to talk about it. You got to get it out in the open. You know, I want to just come out to you guys right here. I have a problem. I'm addicted to making propaganda that victimizes, or I'm sorry, that disparages the deep state, Illuminati, cabal, and all the intelligence agencies that work for them. And I can't stop. So I'm sorry if this makes or puts a rift between us, but that's just something that I have to do. I have to. There's pedophiles and stuff, and like I gotta make fun of everything. I gotta make fun of all these people. If not, what are we doing here? All right, and Dagnar's like, no, it's not country. I refuse. That's okay. I'll call it straight up pop. I don't care. In the comments, let me know what you guys think about it. Also, if you want to see this stuff live, I am currently live on Thoughtcast over on Rumble. I have the day show 5 days a week. I do gaming streams. I have a night show on Wednesdays where we have guests and go into other stuff, which is really, really cool. But yeah, we're doing what we want over here. Yeah, that's fair. No, it's not country. I think the thing is, there are a lot of people that listen to rap and then they hear him do this. They're like, oh, he switched to country. But it's because it's the people that listen to rap who are saying that. So they're not necessarily very familiar with country. And the closest thing that they've heard is radio country, Taylor Swift, and Florida Georgia Line. And so they're like, yeah, this is right in that wheelhouse, man. You know, somewhere in that kind of poppy country feel. There's a non-electric guitar in it, and it's not rap. So clearly it's country music, right? That's it. Yeah, it's just crossover stuff. It is. But I enjoyed it. I'm going to throw a like on there. It's called Proud to be a Problem. We're going to freaking buy this song so I can put it in my gaming streams here. Hang tight. You pull that up. There we go. Proud to be a problem. Looks like some people, it's opened up. There we go. And it's just Tom's fist in the air with the middle finger. That's pretty funny. Could see. You guys could see this. That's the that's the cover on there. Come on, my dude. You recall your sister's friends debating the same way about Eagles back in the day? He's just like Beyonce. He could do country too. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. You know the kind of flashlight Armando had on the show? No, but I'll have to ask him. Eagles music is rock. What is there to debate? Do people say that it's not rock? Do people say that that's country? Because yeah, the Eagles is classic rock to me. But that's just my, I guess, possibly not fantastic opinion about it. Johnny says, is it sad you have every Tom MacDonald album ever dating back to 2012? No, that's not sad. That's awesome. I have quite a few of them at this point because you guys keep sending them to me, and that's freaking kick-ass. Really. See. Got a pile. Show. I love, this is one of my favorite items. We the Goats, Hangover Gang, signed by Tom. I got Yesterday, Flowers for the Dead mixtape, No Guts, No Glory mixtape, Wild Ones, Revolution, Renegade, The Brave 2, Killing the Neighbors, As Far as the Stars, Death Threats, Ghost Stories, Gravestones, Us Against the World. You have to tell me if I'm missing any. Said check the general chat in Discord. Hang tight. Oh yeah, good call. Good call out. That is a shout out to Johnny Cash with the big finger up. Now, I will say, my grandfather, when he was in the Navy, had an opportunity to go see Johnny Cash for free in person, live, because he went to go perform for the Navy, for the military, generally. And my grandpa said, fuck this, I'm not going to listen to some country bullshit. And then he went to the bar with a bunch of his buddies. They left the free concert and went to the bar. And it was Johnny Cash, who he hadn't heard of at the time. So I thought that was pretty funny. All right. This was amazing. So thank you. Please, if you enjoyed the breakdown, leave a like, follow, share, subscribe, all the cool stuff. And we're going to switch over and go to premium time. So let's get after it.